for the rundown.
Sounds good. Earlier today, our contestants had 1 hour and $60 to collect their ingredients to make their dishes for our judges.
With said ingredients, now they have 40 minutes here in the enclosure to prepare the dish.
What about prepping beforehand?
They cannot prepare beforehand, but they can preheat their hot plates in order to be ready.
Unsafe food will be immediately disqualified as we value the safety of our judges and other contestants.
I guess that's all. Hope you were taking notes, because it's time to move on to the enclosure.
Welcome to the Hungry Judges Show, and this is the enclosure. Today, our contestants will be fighting for a place on the Friday live show. So,
Let's meet them.
With chicken and sauteed vegetables with
That-
chili lime sauce. Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
That sounds really good.
I'm sure our judges will love it.
Thank you.
What inspired you to
Well,
make this?
it was my idea, and I got the idea from eating tacos at one of my favorite multicultural food halls. And there was a chili lime sauce on tacos that was really good, and I thought that those flavors would go quite well together. So I was thinking, like, based on what I had tasted in the past, it would be good and interesting enough to maybe win us the challenge. That's kind of my
Any obstacles
thing.
you can think of? Anything you mainly want to focus on? Because we have very incredible judges today.
I'll say if your presentation isn't the best, I probably will not want to eat it, because who wants to eat something that looks like it's been eaten, thrown up, and eaten again? No one. So if it doesn't look good, you'll probably get some points knocked down and all of that. But yeah, it's an honor to be on the show. What I'm gonna be really focusing on is texture. Texture and flavor is something that, like, I always notice. I don't really care about the way the food looks, so that's something I'm just gonna be mainly focusing on, and I'm pretty excited to see what these chefs do.
One, to look at technique. It's something I'm really interested in, and I find it very fascinating the way different chefs take classic techniques and put their own twists on them. So that's something I'm really going to be zeroing in on as a judge, and I look forward to seeing how the chefs take their own spin on it.
That most definitely are exquisite with their taste.
Gabe, do you want to take this one?
The taste we're trying to really go for is more like a savory, but also like a sweet and tangy as well. We hope with like the chili, the chili lime.
Really smart. I can see your that there's a lot of food genius going on besides all the other teams going on. Everyone here seems to have an incredible recipe. We'll leave you to be.
Thank you.
Can't reveal too much before the.
Hello, contestants.
I'm literally crying.
What happened?
What is
My eggs smell terrible. Okay?
Well, that's eggs for you.
It seems though as if the ramen's also going well.
It's going okay. It's going okay. If I was at home, this would be much better.
Today. What's been going on?
We're stressed out.
Yeah.
How do you
Dynamics of your confidence. Oh, 10 minutes.
10 minutes left. Well, let's go check on the
You
next.
guys.
So I noticed some noodles in Team Blue, and I'm excited for that. I had noodles for lunch today, but honestly, I would consider eating more. I could eat noodles any day, all day.
I wonder if they're making some weird type of ramen, maybe? Because I see they have the soy sauce, they got the noodles coming out,
And mayo.
ramen has egg in it at times, but I've never seen a hard-boiled egg on ramen.
Yeah, maybe that's just a weird way of doing it. I don't know. Could be something that they've done before. Could
Maybe
be
it's
something
not
that
ramen.
they're trying out.
Maybe they're just making
Chicken noodle soup. Could
I can't really tell from over here, but those seem to be udon noodles. So I'm excited to see how they're going to plate them.
I don't know any type of noodles. Maybe they're making chicken noodle soup. We don't know. I can't see their ingredients.
You
Smelling
are
incredible
all
over here.
coming along very wonderfully.
Yes. The smell, the different things.
How are things going for you?
We have the plantanas, they're boiling now, and we're cutting up the yucama. They're gonna get marinated in lime juice and their seasonings.
Seems like you guys are getting at it really fast with it. I can see that you guys have an incredible dynamic, and this is going great for you guys.
It seems like you two are working together
Right, you guys
really
using an
well. This is just extraordinary work.
This is
I'm
really interesting. can't wait for the judges to try as well. It seems really cool. Like, interesting.
All right.
Hey, can I speak with you?
Yes.
Seems pretty interesting, these teams.
It's very tense.
Yeah, there's so many things to think about though in play, matters that may or may not be a little problematic, you know?
Yeah, they seem to have a little bit of an inability, problem with their confidence. It's just seems they have a great potential to make these amazing dishes, but they're just not believing in it.
Yeah, seems interesting.
You know, I'm tasting the lime coming through. Oh, a little bit, but the chicken isn't very well seasoned.
The chicken's very cold in my eyes.
Now ready to present yours. No, yours is going first, okay? Before mine. So, you want to present what you made? So, it's an egg sandwich, egg salad sandwich. Okay. You first. Not terrible. You did good. Oh, okay. So, this is what I presented to you. My homemade ramen, which I made from home. So, I have shrimp, seaweed, and I used to make this frequently all the time at the house. I think it's
So
really
where's this?
There's knives. Today, judges, you have marinated. You have marinated yucama with cilantro and lime with avocado mash and queso cheese on top. And seasoned fruit.
Alright.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you. My question is where did the plantain go?
Yeah, you know, we saw them with that. I'm curious.
Oh, plantain. Yes, this is not.
Well, the food's a bit cold, but
That's okay. I think if we're outside, I think it's okay. I think it was presented really nicely.
no, the beans I meant.
It's presented
But
very
I'm
nicely.
noticing there's flavor in the beans. I'm noticing a good amount of spice, which is something that we haven't actually seen too much of in the past couple of dishes. I think it's a good balance. You know, there's a little bit of kick to it. I'm like,
The presentation was very plain.
Really?
It was very open, as in
I agree.
there was very much empty space, which that can be great sometimes. But when it's all just smushed on one half of the plate, it just looks like
it's also not uniform. We're not seeing the same design patterns on all three plates, which, you know, there is an ingredient missing from one because of an allergy on the channel. But I think that regardless of that, one thing that's important for chefs is to understand that not being able to use an ingredient, especially because of allergy, shouldn't be a setback for presentation. Because these types of things happen all the time in room kitchens.
the flavor in it though is stupendous. I love the flavoring of all of it. I love the seasoning,
Me too.
the add of lime to it. I just say one big default was the presentation. It just didn't look pleasing.
Really? I thought the presentation looked okay. For me, I don't know what are these again?
Yucama?
I don't know how I feel about these. I just don't know if I like the flavor of these, but I like the beans.
I honestly, I'm enjoying the yucama. I feel like the coldness of it and the lime and almost more of a almost fruity, a sour type taste. It really cuts through the spiciness of the beans, the flavor there, and then the creaminess of the cheese. I think that we're really noticing the different types of textures and different types of flavors, and I think that the balance works well, and I think that's so important. So I'm really proud of these chefs. I think this dish turned out really good.
It is a great balance of all types of flavors.
The guacamole is good too.
I feel like from all the different chefs out there, there was very high marks on different areas.
Yeah, there's a lot of flavor in the beans too. I like that. Beans are my favorite part of this. Perfect.
You know, I am wondering though on the thought process behind putting more cheese in it. I'm wondering, you know, because it's more traditionally it's used more as a garnish or as an ingredient. So I'm wondering as to why they chose for it to be such a big, basically 1/3 of their plate.
Yeah, just the thought process and the missing of some ingredients that I saw that were on there. I wonder what happened to those ingredients.
All right, chefs, we've come to a decision. Today's winner is
Gabriella and Nora.